This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host Jack. This is my preview prediction for the Anaheim Ducks game, so let's get right to it. So the Senators are 10-12-1 with a total of 21 points. They are 7th in the Atlantic Division. Meanwhile, the Anaheim Ducks are 9-10-3, so they also have 21 points. They are 7th in the Pacific Division. So a battle of two 21-point teams, and they are second to last in their divisions. And they're only ahead of Montreal and San Jose, respectively. So anyways, let's get to the injuries right now. David Perron did not play in the LA Kings game, and Artem Zoup's out long-term. For the Anaheim Ducks, Leo Carlsson was out on Friday. Brock McGinn and Euro Vakanainen also didn't play on Friday as well. So McGinn's also on injured reserve, so those are pretty much the injuries. For goaltenders, Ullmark's most likely getting the start against the Ducks, and we don't know who's going to start for Anaheim, but we'll see by the time the puck drops. So let's get to the stat leaders. Adam Gaudette has 11 goals. It would make it 12 now since he's had a goal against the Los Angeles Kings. Troy Terry has 6 goals. Tim Stützle with 19 assists. Troy Terry has 10. And goalie wins Ullmark and Lucas Dostal has 5. Dostal's been amazing. I'm really impressed with how this kid's been playing. And based off his goal save above expected and whatnot, he's number 1 in the league. So I got to give a lot of props to that kid. I've been really impressed with him. Anyways, let's get to the team ranks. In goals for, Ottawa is 17th with 70, and that's pretty much from their top line with Gaudette, Stützle, and Tkachuk. We need a lot more depth scoring, and from the bottom 6, we haven't gotten any of it, so I want to see more of that happen. And even the second line, Norris and Giroux, have kind of struggled. Batherson's not too bad, but get my point. We need a lot more of scoring. And then Anaheim is 31st with 56, so that was pretty unexpected. Goals against, Ottawa is 16th with 71. Anaheim is 7th with 64. So again, this is pretty unexpected from the Ducks because they have a decent enough offense where they can produce some offense, but I've really known Anaheim is a not-so-great defensive team. So, hey, props to the Ducks for upping their defense a bit. For assists now, Ottawa is 17th with 117. Anaheim is 31st with 92. On the power play, Ottawa is 4th with 28.6. Anaheim is 29th with a 14.9. On the penalty kill, Anaheim is 26th with 75, and Ottawa is 23rd with a 76.9. Penalty minutes, the Ducks are 7th with 173, Ottawa is 20th with 202. And finally, on the shooting percentage, Anaheim is 26th with a .092, and Ottawa is 19th with a .102. So this is the first of 2 matchups against the Ducks. Our first one is obviously at the Honda Center, Sunday, December 1st at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And then the second one in Ottawa is on Wednesday, December 11th at 7:30 at the Canadian Tire Center. So basically you have 2 games against the Ducks in a span of a week and a half. Pretty winnable games for the most part. And again, the Senators, to start off December, they have a pretty winnable schedule for, I would say, the first 6 games. If I can remember off the top of my head, we have Anaheim, then we have the Red Wings, then the Predators, then the Islanders, then the Ducks again. So between the 2 games that the Senators play the Ducks, that's a pretty winnable stretch for the Senators, and considering they're below 500 after November, they could really use some wins, and this is a golden opportunity for them to reach some points. And even though the Senators have struggled against the Kings, and even in the San Jose game, they weren't up to par, I do think they're the better team than the Ducks. I do think maybe they can be able to have a bounce-back effort because it really didn't seem like they were all too tired from the LA Kings game, and that's probably a bit of a worry on back-to-backs. I think they should be fine enough for this game to win the game, so I'm going to pick the Senators to win this game against the Ducks, and we'll just see what happens with it, because the Ducks they're not really like slouching around either. They haven't been all too terrible for the season, but again, we'll see what happens in this one. The Senators desperately need wins, and I do think this is a golden opportunity for them, so I'm going to pick them to win this game, and we'll see what happens with it. So my recap reaction video will probably be coming out Tuesday at midnight, so be on the lookout for that. Comment down below your thoughts on this game, and I will see you Tuesday for the recap. Like and subscribe, but for now, this is Jack the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.